So maybe that person that I was friends with on Facebook that I had recently unfriended, maybe they said something to management about me putting up videos. Uh, Otherwise, I think maybe there was like maybe like the co-op uh, page on Facebook. I think I liked the co-op page on Facebook. So I don't know if that's how they saw those videos that I put up. So that was my the surprise there for me. Like how did they even know that I had put these videos up? Since I wasn't titling the videos, I wasn't putting the name of the business in the title of the videos. So I felt like I wasn't being really obvious about what business I was referring to because every time I described the business, I just said the co-op, the grocery store, the co-op grocery store. That's all I said. I did not name the business. So there's just those thumbnails that had the name of the business. I don't know. I guess I could go back and a bug just flew by. I could maybe like blur out the name of the business. I suppose I could do that in the thumbnails. But at the time, I was just like so irritated that this business was treating me this way. Going according to what this employee said, that the management is telling me I can't even be in the entryway for even a couple minutes. Like it felt like disrespectful, considering I've been a loyal customer for 10 years and a member of the co-op, and I thought I had some kind of status. Like you weren't, but apparently no, there's no status for being a member. They don't care, is what I felt. So I felt disrespected. I definitely felt unwelcome. That's for sure. I've definitely felt unwelcome in this business, even though I had put all the my money into the business. They made me feel very unwelcome. So hmm. So I think there's a way I can, if I can figure it out, there's a way I can alter the images uh, of the thumbnails to not have the business's name in the thumbnails. So maybe I'll do that because I don't want to have any more issues with them. But I think it's good to show the locations of because it helps to explain what I'm talking about in the videos. It's because it's one thing to describe something, but to have actual photo of it, it definitely helps. So that other people can make their own determination about what they think about the situation. So I guess that's a project I can do. I can try to figure out how to block out the name of the business. It's just like, how am I not supposed to be angry about this? Is what I was thinking. Okay, so this manager comes out today of the entryway while I'm using the internet. And they mention how they saw I was putting up negative videos about their business. And I was very stressed out. When I was talking to them, I could feel myself being so stressed out. Like, I could hear my voice. It was kind of difficult to talk almost in a calm way. It was difficult to remain calm because I was so fucking angry about the whole situation. So I was trying to remain calm and I was very stressed out, but I wasn't yelling or swearing. So this manager here is like looking for an explanation, I guess, of why I've been putting up negative videos about the business. And I feel like if this manager was aware of the videos that I was putting out, then they should have, before questioning me, they should have watched the videos. I do have a lot of videos though, so it would take a long time to watch all of them. But before you make some kind of inquiry, shouldn't you at least know what is actually in the videos? Or are you just going by what someone else told you was in the videos? I don't know. So I'm thinking, why do I have to explain? Because I explain everything that's going on. I explain in the videos why I'm making the videos. So why do I have to explain to the manager why I'm putting up these negative videos? I was pretty stressed out, so it's difficult to remember the exact conversation. So I'm just trying to remember what I can here. So so I asked the manager, why is this dining area still closed off when there's a cafe that has this huge building that's all letting all these people sit down? And the manager said, because we're a grocery store and we don't have enough staff, we can't we're not able to sanitize the tables. Interesting. So I'm thinking, um, they're letting their, because I even like pointed out, like, there are people sitting there now, and just like I assumed, like she said, yeah, there are employees that work here. So it kind of seems like taunting for people that want to use this dining area, and I would think confusion too. They see people sitting there, and they think, oh, it's okay to sit here, but no, it's just employees sitting there. So if you're not going to allow the public to sit in this dining area, why are you letting employees sit here? Because it's just going to confuse people and irritate people thinking, why do they get to sit there if I can't sit there? Because that's what I've been thinking. If it's a thing about sanitizing, um, so you have this employee sit at this table, do they then sanitize the table after they leave? Is that what's going on? So I'm not really sure about that. I think that's strange to have that position. Like, how long does it really take to do this sanitizing? You really don't have enough employees? Is that it's kind of hard to believe. Because lots of times when I go in there, it's not very busy. Sometimes it is. but sometimes it isn't. But like I said previously, if I see other businesses, like there's this other grocery store that has this dining area that they allow the public to sit at, they have spaces that are available and they have spaces that aren't available. So there's spaces in between like that. They could have made some kind of accommodation where they have less people sitting at this dining area. They could even like restrict it to maybe a couple, a few. That's another reason why I wanted to take a photo of this dining area that's closed off. You can see what it looks like. They could have made some kind of accommodation where they're limiting the amount of people that are sitting in this dining area. If they're concerned about not having enough staff to sanitize it, well, okay, don't make the whole area, if you're having an issue with that, don't make the whole area available. Make a few, and then you only have to sanitize these few areas if you really feel like you need to sanitize them. Which I think is strange. Like, so if we don't have to wear a mask anymore in the building, why are you so concerned about sanitizing the tables? And I was even like saying like, so I'll wear a mask. So if even if I'm wearing a mask, which is no longer required in the building, and I'm not going to eat at the table in the dining area, there won't be a mess. I'll wear a mask. I can't even sit at the table with my laptop. Not even then. Nope, can't do that. Even though you have employees doing the same thing. Interesting. Well, one thing just popped in my head. Okay, if you're really that concerned about the area being sanitized after someone leaves this dining area, why don't you say, okay, we can have a few people sit in the dining area, but we don't have enough staff to sanitize it after you leave. So we're requesting if you're going to sit in the dining area to make sure to sanitize the area before you leave. Why couldn't they have said something like that? I just thought of that. Like if it needs to be sanitized before someone leaves and you don't have enough employees to do it, you could say, okay, you can sit here, but make sure here's some cleaning supplies. Make sure you sanitize it before you go, because we're very concerned that the area remains sanitized, even though you don't have to wear a mask anymore. Interesting. I just thought of that. Why couldn't they do something like that? I would have been, I guess I would have been fine with that. Yeah, I guess that would have been fine. If that allowed me the opportunity to sit at a table rather than stand for hours, I guess I would have been fine with that. I know how to clean. I'm good at cleaning things. I could have sanitized the area. Like I want the table to be clean anyway for putting my laptop on it. So I think that's fine to after when I'm ready to leave, I could, spray it off and wipe it off and then it's fine. Someone else can sit there. Then it's sanitized. Problem solved, right? So I don't know why they wouldn't do something like that to accommodate people that enjoy sitting down inside of a building to use the internet rather than risk being outside with the sun. Like, there's times where I gotta I'm struggling to see just because the sun is like glaring, so I can't even see what I'm doing. Uh, or just being concerned about the rain. on the laptop. So there's got to be other people. I can't be alone in this.